here for BBL on Icebox. Again, I come back to the same statement I made before.
Okay, BBL on
For
defense,
BBL
Koi
coming into
on
series, you don't
attack, and
necessarily wanna see
instant
them
orb
reinvent
punish
the
on
wheel.
this one.
Obviously, the Breeze combats becoming a little more comfortable now with the Yoru
And
in
BBL
there.
one double pistol,
A lot of
and that
different teams. Poor actually
always helps.
dipping on that.
Okay.
Punish, yeah, but forced back by the drone.
Goes in. When was the last time we saw a five-person push on Icebox on pistol?
In the comp, it's the logical question mark.
Every day.
Stop saying question marks, I'll draw another. I'm chomping at the bit. This has been great fun. Speaking of,
Vision block, and do they expect Omen here? Omen is buying his time. Omen can get a lot here. That spike down. Dude, this is one of those things where you get nothing for being here. Nah. Omen flash fast flood.
Well, I'm going to come in though,
Omen
but it's
flash.
two left, Rubino and Shados.
Fast flood, and they flash across the wall so they know that they have to be behind it, so that's kind of nice. Honestly, could have gone a little bit earlier, but it might have been a fake tap.
Nope. Last man alive, Rubino now.
Nicely done. Elite starts us off with 4 as well, and he should definitely be getting this defuse.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there was a miscom there. Maybe contacts taken on either side of the
3 out of 3 pistols for BBL.
I believe what was a shadow that falls on the left side there. Not necessarily a round-ending mistake, but you look at the knock-on effect here. I mean, Spike actually gets retreat. Yeah, I didn't realise that Elite caught it through the backside there, but 4 on the round for him. Comfortable start, and he's the one that you don't really want to have a comfortable start with the map 1 that he had. But hoping
the no duelist Icebox meta, yeah, I'm enjoying the majority of the comps that I see that are no duelist. Overwhelm looks very good.
Fingers crossed.
In terms of this, they have 1 ghost for Shados. That is it.
Competitive game out of you. Map 1, not really giving us what we wanted, and Camo's gone down here.
Oh.
Right.
Little bait in from the original shots that were fired.
Second comes through. I mean, I don't want to see anybody else overextending here, but the doors to B site closed initially. So Koi will maybe try and recall. Actually, no, Starzo's happy to try and commit behind this with the classic, try and find something. And I don't think there was. Oh, actually, yeah, no, there's a ghost in the hands of Shados.
Shot took his time with it as well.
He's not believing this, is he?
And he spotted the top of the head.
Okay.
They're so confident they don't
And
care. They're
yeah,
so confident
do they even want to pick it up?
Koi
Probably
needs
not.
to turn the entire narrative here. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. The fact is that
better guns,
BBL
especially as everyone in terms. I mean, I'm not even sure they saw the ghost, to be honest.
So in their head, every 50-50 is now a 70-30. If Koi would like to change this from happening, they need to start getting on the board. I mean, what are you meant to do with that? It's good to see it from BBL, if I'm honest, but I wish it was against a slightly more amped up Koi.
Yeah, I think as well, coming to this now after that map 1 loss, it's I mean, you could say rip the band-aid off.
With the death, they buy into it. Rifle here, no Omen flash, but yeah, when you're going aggro like this with the TP, you don't need the Omen flash. Gets the kill, gets out of there as Omenal. And then a tag from the drone and a double swing, and they're so committed up towards here. Their first big buy on this went for Jules, and they got absolutely wrecked.
Yeah, unfortunately, got to get a hold on this early. Or not, we're going to see an early timeout called here. And you could argue maybe a lack of respect shown on the side of Koi coming into this buy round. Vice versa for Kushner as well, brazen in the approach.
Yeah. I mean, if you're Koi, you do need to commit that utility early to try and clear this aggression, right? You have BBL have told you in everything they are doing, they do not respect a single thing that you are bringing here. BBL back themselves to win it. Fair play. So Koi need to start clearing these deeper positions. Like they can't even get towards belt without being challenged. And again, you're up against a bonus. Yeah, it's a well-crafted bonus, but it's still a bonus. So BBL are more than happy for this. For Koi though, starting to lean towards that B site. They have
30 seconds.
Graves got himself into a pocket here to avoid the recon.
And he might get a chance.
No way, he goes up as he goes down. You got to take a shot here. Oh, okay, nice.
Now, yeah, he's missed one.
Takes the wall down. Very smoke down, nice and easy. And this is their first buy round. And so far, there we go. I was gonna say, so far they haven't done any damage. Lovely jump peek to find out where he is, and a good molly.
Doesn't get free play from here anymore. Forced away. Look at that util pour on. Forced off. Can he do any more?
Oof.
Absolutely not. Braves on the money.
BBL hitting a lot of shots.
That's how you want to play our bonus, right? That's what you want to be doing. Get in their faces, get aggressive.
Like, Koi aren't looking great, but it feels like BBL are making them look a lot worse than maybe they actually are. This is a very good round for BBL, get a lot of gun upgrades, but they're hitting some fast shots. I would be interested. Who did BBL play first, by the way? I'm trying to remember. Who did BBL play first game?
Camo's the one to come up, take first contact in. I think he's maybe even turning.
Gentlemates? Oh, yeah.
His back's facing Kushner's
Honestly,
gifted the first. On the back
be interested to see them against some other teams.
See minimal investment here. A couple of stingers thrown in for Koi. Actually, Stars are reconsidering. You can see a bit of a pace change potentially to try and make this work. Yeah, I mean, especially after a string of rounds on the first, you don't want to see the same sort of deficit.
Oh. Delpho comes in up to 70.
Because that factor just wasn't there. No. Like I said, BBL perfectly comfortable sitting back and basically letting Koi sweat.
Yeah, and I kind of like seeing this kind of, I guess, almost two sides to BBL. We saw the kind of very disciplined side on Breeze. And now we're seeing that kind of aggression and confidence with the Turkish team, which is one of those dangerous things, right? It's scary to play against. But in this round, the one small benefit for Koi is they actually have a site here. Whether or not they can hold it,
Ollie's nice, but they still get the plant down. They do.
They do get the plant.
Yeah, they do tank one down. Nice combo. Ollie down, shock dart in. Everyone's fighting over towards the site. They still have Omen Flash, and this time Omen's going up towards Heaven though. Omen Flash hits 2.
Just seen the paranoia go through. They're starting to flood back in. Hot flash for Camo.
Whoa!
Oh
What?
Elite, what?
Give me that replay. That looks mental on his screen.
I was absolutely certain.
Yeah, that looks mental.
100%.
I don't even care. It's versus pistols. That looked disgusting.
Show it back for me, please.
And he's loving it as
yeah,
well.
he's just dancing.
Is this it? Okay, this is the shock dart combo with it. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, that's, this one.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, the slow down. Oh.
Whoa! Whoa! That's disgusting.
Which one are yours?
That is honestly filthy.
That is nasty.
Further confidence builders as well.
Oh,
for a player like
straight into a timeout as well.
Yeah, had that map 1 performance.
Neither's Brave. Brave's not died. He's on 6 kills. Elite's on 7-0.
Jeez, they look destroyed, man. The coaches.
Yeah, don't worry,
I'll just keep TPing forward. Don't worry about it.
Just trade me. This better be a hell of a timeout for Koi.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you don't really want to be a fly on the wall, to be honest. I dread to think what the discussion is. And I guess how versatile the playbook is here for Icebox, because I mean, like I said, we haven't seen it yet for BBL this year, and 2 laboured losses for Koi previously to Liquid. But yeah, some worrying scenes to kick off the second map. No, if you're BBL, I mean, if you're a BBL fan, you're loving this.
Yeah, you've never known joy like this. Happiness is finally back in your life. You've got all that potential coming in.
Yeah, especially for this series coming in with 2 teams that there are questions over that we're
waiting
got some
to
see that step up. Yes. You've got to be loving this from BBL.
Slow in, molly down, double block. Double block with this as well.
They have no
Damn, what are you meant to do?
At all.
They create a lot of question marks over towards here, and it's going to take them a while to clear it. And did they go for the insta-drone and then the molly hit? And so the drone stopped? Oh, I didn't even see that.
But already seeing that operator come out on Kushner, getting curious.
I'm going to see him probably stretch his legs a little bit here.
Uh-oh.
Be conscious of this smoke
pretty,
dropping,
yeah, they're kind of close.
And nobody actually drifting to much more of an aggressive spot for Koi, but actually, no harm, no foul, no damage conceded on either side there. Operator
all of these
very
pings?
early on here though, so looking for Koi's follow-up decision. Try and overwhelm the operator.
They're just waiting for the recon, and do we have the good recon towards back yellow? Bro, they don't even have the good recon to back yellow.
Oh dear.
Okay,
He's fine.
wall goes
All
in,
good.
TP behind.
That was a little bit terrifying, but all good. Tap on the spike. They oh!
Holy.
I don't.
Camo's having a mess. We've seen him die so many times like this as well.
Oh god. Yeah. And this is the problem. It just kind of capitulates, right? It just kind of falls to pieces.
Bro, and they're like on the fly doing stuff.
And they have no safety. They've barely taken
I was wondering what all the pings were, and they're on the fly doing the wall little cubby TP. And they changed, and they don't have a good recon for yellow, but it scans at least.
Unless Pora actually. No,
And I mean, the idea is fine, but I'm pretty sure that's on the fly because I'm seeing so many pings there.
But yeah, I mean, Camo's obviously the primary target here when you look at their inability to really get into sites and find entries. But the way, I mean, what is that?
It's not even the first time either.
No, it happened a number of times on Breeze as well, where he's caught off guard. The spacing isn't there. The second layer isn't really there to support him on the front line. But yeah, I mean, when you get in literally one-tapped with no line of sight, yeah, it's like, well, what else can you do?
Yeah, it's...
Because again, the tendency is to say, yeah, Camo needs to go a little deeper. He needs to convert this pressure into an opening engagement.
Might get caught out.
That's not even his fault, that one.
No.
Okay, dude, even I got done by the fake Euros to Yori.
The first time it happened, look back at map 1, there was a lot of shots
Okay,
just straight
early
through
B
the
control,
smoke that were working
3-person
out
rotate
so
comes in,
before.
and Sage needs to relax because you got them locked in. This is the over. This is a big example of an overextend.
They need to punish all of this aggression.
Sometimes you just gotta hold the angle and let the 4 people do the job.
I'm still nervous because BBL still feel like they're playing with confidence.
Sometimes you can win the round just from positioning alone, and this would have been one of them. Brave is here very early though.
Up towards yellow. If he gets any bit of play in, he's looking dangerous, and Saxo's not particularly safe either. They need this fight. They need Grubino to get involved in this before it turns to
has his ult if he needs to use it, and they have,
pandemonium.
I mean, they're locked in towards yellow.
Make sure that no one gets by, but now clearing, they've got to
Koi
know
would
that
do
they're
incredibly
yellow.
well
They
to
know
lose
the
this
doorstep.
round.
Saxo can't
Like, this should
contain
be
it.
unlosable.
Kushner finds him, and now the defuse begins. Grubino has to be
That's
the
tough.
backbone to this. Oh god, he's
That's
fallen!
not enough.
This is not
Nah,
enough! Not
man.
again!
Nah,
They've
nah,
absolutely fallen to pieces!
Ah, man. Give me the coach replay because they are actually going to lose their minds.
Once that snake bite lands and there's no spam into the smoke, I think Grubino's expecting the follow-up.
Where did the molly go?
But it just doesn't come. Yeah, there's a couple of things that are just really off sync.
Yeah.
What? Is that the molly there? Did it hit someone's head?
Massively. 6 unanswered now.
And that was the most likely one.
Yeah.
I think out of all the rounds we've had so far, that could have been the one to maybe get us a competitive scoreline.
Where did the molly actually go?
Get us looking like this game's back on a little bit, but...
It hit the line on the floor and bounced? No way.
With his finger on the pulse.
Chat, someone give me a replay. I need to slow-mo it. How on earth is it, how is the molly not hit?
Effectively running it down. Gonna try and find something.
It bounced off the Omen's head defusing. Because it ended up here, right? But the molly was on, from what I could tell from the minimap. But it actually hit his head.
Wants to send it with the ultimate. It'll be the drone to maybe try and apply a little further pressure, but I mean, Camo's got the spike. I don't know if this is maybe a contingency that...
Bro, look at this, man. I can't.
Catch it. The ping initially looked like he was going to TP back.
They don't have the good Sova ult for back of yellow. It's out the map.
I mean, they were waiting for this. Pora, does he stay or does he go?
It's out the map.
Kusha's got his TP as well, but Pora's given up the site, so now no chance of him
30 seconds
rotating
left.
across comfortably, and I think the penny will drop pretty soon. I mean, they have the lockdown here, so one problem being the pit will cover the most likely scenario. But Kusha, yeah, it's the backlines.
And if they put the lockdown in, where do they go?
I would love a timeout. We can go a little bit into it. This ult goes in. The Viper ult is nice and close. Spike down. Omen TPs towards the top of here. He's owned it, but he has no idea about the other. And then the other does appear on the minimap.
I don't think he does, surely.
And now what? But he can just stay alive and create enough
But he's
pressure.
being a nuisance, right? This backline is no longer safe. There's a problem
gonna kill Harbor.
to deal with. So now
killed Harbor. Isn't it insta-diffusing again? And this guy's an absolute nightmare. There's no way, dude. Chat potential flashbang, watch out. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay, it came off on second monitor. They were incredibly well to lose. Oh, dude,
even the decision making on the fly for BBL. I love that from Koi as well, the awareness of the lockdown is available, the Viper's pit behind screens. We're seeing this lockdown used more and more on the steps to heaven.
Yeah, we should get a timeout,
it still forces you past 410. It gives you, you know, some fight back in. Especially then when you think about it. I mean, even if Kushner doesn't, you then have the paranoia, things like that, where these...
Okay, so we're going to have to wait for timeout because honestly, I need to really slow-mo it because even I can't see where it goes.
BBL just reading the situation to perfection.
Wait for the timeout or half-time and we'll have a look.
Still yet to see a response in terms of a round from Koi.
Just to make sure you guys know.
Shot.
If it wasn't already obvious.
They need that. Yeah, they definitely need that.
They're getting closer.
Yeah?
They're getting closer.
You know what? You're right. And there you go, you got the first pick, right? Poor's gone down. We haven't really seen a clue.
Shados picks up his orb. Shados has the plant. Shados will get his ult with a plant.
Ooh, not great.
Over rotate comes in, but why not?
Anti-plant again here. I mean, Brave's already coming
and they've been losing some mental rounds, but...
Kushner nearly caught. Camo's doubled down here. Brave's fallen.
I think it's the first time. Oh my
Shots,
God,
man. Yeah, you want to do it?
They needed something. Maybe he's it. Maybe it just has to be Camo win the round for us because we can't do it without you. 4 kills off of his shoulders alone. I think that's the first time Braves even died. Camo with the individual impact to at least get potentially 1 round on the board. Kushner close enough by, but
1-1 again.
We've seen bizarre things in this one, but this
is
too far gone.
I mean, yeah, is he maybe just...
Wait, I mean, they have so much money that honestly he's going to smoke the spike try to fuse, right?
Shadows traveling. Surely not. Nah. I mean, he's drawn people
so
closer.
Funny. Does he get any of them for that?
That's a big win for Kushner.
That's so funny.
It's all good.
Yeah, they're all out.
It's all good.
Although maybe they were going to try and chase him into spawn there to get the operator out of it, but the money is just brimming for BBL.
Now, what have you heard of a scoreline like this? 7-1.
That's so mad.
All I know is you tried this in the first map.
No, I was just you know, more the Brazil-esque scoreline. You know, 7-1.
3.
That was some good shots.
Wow, really? Oh, fair enough.
I'm not a golf fan, unfortunately.
Right, got it. Check over to Sliggy's chat. I think they'll know something about it.
Oh my god, even the stream is calling
anyway,
you out there.
First round. Hey, it took Camo.
This is out of control.
I mean, if on these slower burns,
this is really out of control.
And being solo on the front line results in him opening.
Dude, actually timed this so well. They're on a delay.
Maybe the answer is for Koi to slow it down just a little bit, but BBL have been fantastic in terms of adapting and tweaking some of their approaches.
Posting in chat as well.
Certainly here, they got rounds to play with. Hunter's Fury available now for Reezy. The other side, Camo actually does have his ultimate again. Also, the
I tell you what though, the back-to-back rounds are looking pretty good. They've got Killjoy ult, but there's Sova ult to cancel it, and the Yoru ult is going to make them realize that they can pretty much just get the plant here.
Camo, you can't blame a man for trying. He is putting up what he can. Now, the B side only has 1 player actively towards it. That is still going to be Brave, who's been a bit of a nightmare to handle himself. He's going to be forced away from the initial angle, so this should allow for the plant to be considered here. A little bit of stall still in place.
Dude, where's the plant?
Very nearby
Molly
this,
stopped it once.
There should be enough carved away for Koi for a
safe
safe
Viper
plant.
Molly. Okay. Yeah, it's looking good. And they create a question mark over towards the actual site itself, so they've got to clear these angles. They clear these pretty fast.
Spot here. Is he just waiting to play late on the flank? No,
when does the Killjoy go down? And the Killjoy is next to the box, so hopefully the Sova knows that it's on the floor.
Fury posted in response as well, but...
Okay.
There it is. So now they're on the site. Koi needs to dig their heels in. BBL starting
That's
clear
just going to kill everyone.
Onto this, and now it's all on Shados.
Yeah, and he's got 1 molly.
Time is ticking.
And
Can
that's
he disrupt this
a nice one-way.
Any
shooters?
I think he realizes he can't stop
Dude, the guy got off the spike and shot it himself.
Continues where it left off. 8-1.
Yeah, how many times are we going to see them just defuse the spike on this?
Yeah, Shados can farm, but I mean, they got money for days.
And the point at which where the Hunter's Fury gets posted in response, I think that's when Koi think there's one person committed towards dealing with the lockdown. There's a window of opportunity to find some pressure. But I mean, look at the kill feed there. It's every response is found by BBL.
The complete opposite.
Yeah, that's a smile on the face moment.
Koya just so antsy to secure.
So they win one and they lose the next. So money is, I say money's in the bin. They won the other round with an alright man people alive. Well, I say an alright man people alive. They won the other round with everyone alive, right?
Pretty sure
which is like I said, map 1 score. And now with how this has started, people are going to get desperate.
Of course, yeah, the mental is part of this game, and it's not been feeling comfortable. Everyone in the right place as well so far. Keep in mind that Brave has cleared deep towards B. He's still got very deep, light sight lines.
Does he flash before the smoke goes, or are we getting out of there, or are we staying?
Ron's already here, so they've got
3 options.
Close. You've got Pora playing close, Kushina relatively nearby. Still there for Pora as well. Paranoia going to be sent, slow down the roll again, buy some time to fall back. He's under pressure though. That's the
He's
first
pretty
step
chill
taken,
with it
but
though.
they're down to 45
He's great.
No way in just yet.
And the spike is out of there, and they create a little bit of pressure. Harbor Ult goes in. Yeah, they decided to get out of there very early on. Harbor Ult goes in, no one pushing. When do they decide that they're not pushing into the site? Viper over towards B, a little bit committed, smoke and double molly.
I mean,
they a little bit committed, heavy committed.
The whole time
Lovely
through, still
flash.
good for one. Still takes a body with him, 1-for-1 trade out.
Spike planted.
The rest of the squad coming on through, maybe another opportunity for Koi. Carve themselves a little bit of comfort, but
keep an eye on that person that was causing a lot of pressure over towards A. Yeah, Shadow sticks on that actual plant spot.
Yeah, fair play to him. Pora goes down.
Good shot.
13 HP. He can't really leave now. How much damage can he really achieve here? What's he able to do? Kyushin's already taken away Stargzos. The Shadow's still sitting around waiting. Yeah, they're just getting closer and closer. Nice work from Camel and Shados in the back lines, though, to hold on to this more comfortably. Kyushina. Oh, God. Okay, Shados this time.
Yeah, I got a little bit scared.
Gonna be the one to secure it.
The last man standing once again.
Little scary.
Outcome. Yeah.
Hey, 3 rounds. I mean, it's not much, but it's something. If they get the last, start going towards it. Maybe get up to 4.
So you lose count of rounds again like I did. There is 2 left.
I was just assuming it's going to be a 9-3 if I'm honest, and you've called me out on it, haven't you?
You've written them off.
I don't appreciate that, Michael.
But I mean,
how do you describe the current meta? It's Viper, right? Viper Omen, basically.
That's not like a comfortable exec. You go back and go, right, guys, they have a weak hold towards mid. So, if we can sell this fake effectively,
it's different on each map, but it is pretty much just Viper.
There was so much invested towards A site here, and it's unfortunate, really.
Gecko, yeah, Gecko pick rate's going up.
He stays deep on B long for
a double initiator or double smokes, but double
just
smokes
up, maybe 5
dominates
seconds before
it in terms of the pick rate.
The corner. Unfortunately now, I mean, BBL are already rotating preemptively 4 players to this side of the map. First real exploration we've seen, I guess, split alongside this B side, other than Grabinho on a solo mission previously. This time he does have Shados.
I feel like they're reading it so elites.
And it's all over towards B is happening in terms of smoke up, Killjoy, Molly. Second attempt at the plant here, and there are...
Could be the goer. Stargzos got the spike here.
He does get
past Brave, but this is getting a little unnerving.
Yeah, they get a little bit of info for this one. There is a res, and no one's in position to stop this. I mean, not at all, look at it. Kushina kills the planter as well. Shadow has double shock dart, that is it. And they still have wall that they have to deal with, so they have to fight on site.
The TP. To the backside of Yellow,
okay, no more wall.
Trying to play ahead of this,
might have been worth, really.
But it's on Shadow this time, not Shados. Can he try and hold this back? 2 shock darts still to play with, but does he get the opportunity to bring him in?
Again, the one-way got up, and Shadow unfortunately has to commit utility, reveal his position. But no half defuse coming through just yet.
Okay,
oh, he thought he got off.
Yeah, he's done. He's done. There's
shout out to Kushina, just respecting his teammate.
These are the sort of post-plans that just haven't looked comfortable for Koi all day. Backs against the wall, open sight lines.
9-2. Oh man, these halves. Every time Koi went around, they lose the next.
Whatsoever.
No,
another stick. There's been so many sticks of the spike.
First map, especially Pora as well, have been highlight players.
Pora catches the backside of this mid lurk as well. So yeah, the one time, like I said, there's been exploration from Koi towards mid. Yeah. And they're tilters. They are tilters to lose
All
like
of these
that.
are, yeah.
Literally, there is about like 4 or 5 rounds that would tilt you.
Now I can mention that. 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Thank you. Away we go. They're still trying to test Brave, but he's been up to this test so often, and a deeper mission towards A as well coming out from BBL. Pushing up Kushina a little bit further.
Dude, is Brave 15 to 3? He's only died 3
Let's see
times.
what Brave responds with. Again, he's still sat on his ult. He's still got that Viper's Pit there if he wants to go for it. Camo, go invest his and try and clear through. Yellow now cleared. No one there. Can he note the player? Does he get to spot him out? I don't think so. Might just run short. No, he's got time on this. Okay, does spot Brave. He can TP himself away.
It looked like they were so fine
First time we've seen them with 5
to let this happen.
on this too. This is big for them.
Does Brave.
Look at how
It's weird because you don't want to wreck yourself with. Okay.
But tons of utility on the play back in, even if I
They got an Omen Flash as well.
In the mix. Still got the paranoia as well, but the kill's going to of Koi this time.
Yeah, Koi actually starting to hold on to this. More forward
That
positioning.
is.
Starts
That's
there.
really
Easy
bold.
now. Not gonna get
Okay,
it
nicely done from
There's the
Koi, and they
third.
just
Koi
decided to fight a
giving
little bit more
himself a
aggro.
really fine margin to
In
work
terms
with. I
of
don't know
the
if it's gonna be
rounds
enough,
where we
but
didn't really
it
work
does
out what
give them at least a
happened,
chance here, but they need that
this is
pistol.
what
They
happens.
need to win basically everything off the back.
So,
I really do.
Molly from heaven.
Unfortunately, BBL.
Molly from heaven, and it just completely misses. Basically, it hit the wire that's on the floor and bounces away, and it goes over to yellow.
Another big round for him, actually.
So mad.
You think about the rounds that Koi have got,
That should never happen,
in
bro.
At least 2 of them.
Like, see this wire on the floor here? It continues all the way to sight, and that's what it hits. It's so unlucky.
Yeah, you are.
Credit to him.
No, he's
Might have only been in the 3-round victories.
And you see it at the end over towards here.
maybe without him, you wouldn't have 3.
No, maybe you don't when I'm drawing all over it, but
Okay, Koi. Focus up
that's
now.
so unlucky, bro.
This pistol means a great deal.
That's how you know nothing's going your way.
Who's it going to be? Gravino. Going to have to deal with what they put towards Brave on that first half. Going to have a lead already leaning.
Okay, BBL are 3-0 in terms of pistols, and there is a
Excuse me, not elite.
Yori TP
Leaning all over towards
potentially
B.
take if there's a lot of pressure.
Going to have basically everyone jumping on this as well. Shadow already coming on over as well, so putting full faith in this.
Does erupt into a brawl.
Yeah, and that's the last TP gone, but there's still I mean, it's
Gravino's
4-person stack basically, 3-person here close.
Actually, it's Koi to invest the utility first to try and catch a kill.
All goes in, and it locks
Nobody
these
inside the
two.
trap.
Vino, there's a chance.
And these two
Nice
got
work
locked
from
off
him
from
there.
this
Don't know if
harbor
he
wall. It was pretty
kept
nice.
his life. Oh my! How has he got
So
away
what
with
he
that?
has.
How has he got away with that?
Okay, well, short-lived life,
okay,
but still,
he
he had it
jumps
for a moment
back.
there. So they've kind of fought their way to clear yellow. They've got at least somewhat quelled some of the more aggressive positioning from Koi, but there's still not that much safety on the site here.
Waiting obviously for the Toxin to recharge here. Well, waiting for Kushina to make a play like this, maybe on the back of his smokes.
Okay.
Killjoy's on top
No
of this though,
one's
right?
up here. Yeah, I think maybe Shados might path this way. And I think Shados is feeling something's up. Something feels weird. The smoke, a little abnormal. And yet Shados was right to read it as such, and the plant's still not come down. Now time is a problem. Brave dives in to try and clear that out.
Oh my
and gets
goodness,
himself
he's
a
gonna
little bit of comfort
almost made it
until
to
then.
kitchen.
Camo's still
One shock
relevant
dart
to these rounds.
and
It's
a
on Elite
sheriff.
and Reezy. Shock dart still to be played in. A drop on the wall and a
Oh, that makes the shock
big
dart a thing.
headshot coming in. Elite
Oh
wants a bit
my.
of that too. Gonna find both.
And this guy might even get his recon in time as well.
2 seconds on the dart as well.
And he creeps
Holy,
closer.
okay,
Yeah.
4 out of 4
Beautiful work from
pistols.
Elite in the end there. Again, BBL backing themselves in this 10 rounds already.
And they are.
And that hope starts to
Annihilating
dwindle
fully.
for Koi.
Yeah, I need to check into some of these scores because
Again, keep in mind, first map, 13-4.
I mean, some of the KDs must be wild.
I was just
We have
checking,
something similar.
I believe that's every pistol round as well. BBL converting
Right.
across the series. So tough, really, for Koi to even get
16
off
to
the
5.
starting line.
I didn't see some of the others.
Both
Looks like
maps
3 of
now.
them are heavy fragging.
Then you add in the scoreline deficit on top. It's
Eco
just
goes out
brutal.
for Koi.
They've got work to do. I think everyone knows it. I think Barbar, looking at him throughout this, knows it. Koi needs to start getting, back to work. And I'm sure
But
they
there was a
will
lot
do,
of
but
worrying
they
signs
certainly
on
weren't
this
ready
one.
for this matchup.
Like this
It's not
recon was the
done yet.
recon they were missing all the time.
The way
This
it's going,
recon's
you
sick,
can obviously
right?
see the weapons
You
that
can't see
BBL
it
are
from
bringing in.
side.
You've
It
got-
clears
you've
all
got
the
rifles
yellow.
going
It's
out.
like
You've
the
still
most
got a lot
classic
behind this fight.
recon
They're trying to
to
flood the site here. Can they keep the
to
plant
take.
safe? Pora could be a danger. Yeah, he's gone down actually. Really nice, almost pre-take there from Koi.
Yeah, this was nice from Koi. Wall off. Again, I like some of the harbor stuff that they're doing. That is a bit too much.
Drift forward, catch somebody off guard. Not going to happen. Leave Shados with a classic.
I guess it's an eco against
Didn't buy the bundle.
That's what you get for not buying the bundle. Rave's going to find you. And hey, it almost got a little bit dangerous, but they do keep the 2 rifles and the Guardian, so no harm, no foul if you're BBL. You're happy enough with that. Got a little bit dangerous, got a little exciting. But yeah, not going to make much more of it there. Stars are just hoping to catch up a bit of timing. And we do have Koi trying to slow things down. This, I mean, it's the final chance to have a chat, right? The buy round going to come in for Koi. Now it's never.
Yeah, it's again another situation where really it's a long road back to forcing a map 3. So
yeah,
there's a lot to really digest and break down in a timeout like this. But it starts at round 3. Curious to see.
Sneer.
Well, camo again.
Yeah. Again, look, if you're gonna be,
if you're gonna pin your hopes anywhere.
Yeah.
On Koi to force map 3. Take us to Ascent. It'll be on the back of that man. But here on the defense again, his options are limited. In terms of aggression, in terms of, you know, securing advantages.
17-5, 15-9, 13-6, and everyone else on 5. Over towards here. I mean, poor camo, bro. He's fragging out pretty heavy, but
show us something.
Hasn't made too much difference.
Because right now you just don't look quite ready, if I'm honest. I think that's the
they
only
really
way to put it.
don't,
They
yeah.
don't quite look ready for this
It
yet.
looks a little bit exaggerated
BBL
because of the
in the
pistol
bonus here.
situation. That's the issue.
Looking like they've
Like
invested
it looks
one more
worse than it
rifle to
is,
the
but
mix.
it's still not. It's still pretty bad.
Supplement what they already took away, and just a sheriff potentially for Reezy. So again, a pretty well-rounded purchase considering it is just a bonus. BBL already testing a little towards middle. Kushina having a little bit of a walk.
He's not going to get spotted out. Also doesn't really get a feel for any aggression on the other side. Camo nearly caught off guard here, but Pora will drop in the equation.
That's the dreamy start, right? You've taken away Pora.
Problem being it's not in a spot that Reezy can retrieve that
And
weapon
what happens?
either.
Yellow. Okay, so now they know there's someone at yellow, so what's their protocol for this?
They're going to try. I mean, that dart basically being on the
across
backside
and
of the
then
pillar
walk.
there only confirms yellow presence. Nobody else can really shoot it, so.
It's done its job in a weird way.
And, I mean, the smoke as well is going to give easy access to the weapon.
Waiting to see that picked up.
Yeah, he's cautious.
I mean, that window of chance is going to dissipate, so he doesn't have it by now.
This guy go.
It looks like they're trying to sell a fake, but they are
Nah,
actually behind this.
Really? Holy hell.
That's a bold TP. Shados will punish it, but
yeah, but there's a trade on it.
This round is getting a little bit worrying. Camo's been spotted, 19 seconds, 3 bullets for Easy.
He might get out of there. Do they get round the corner?
I mean, the big objective here is getting
Holy
the
hell,
They've
okay.
done so.
I mean, this guy's going to get so if he gets a kill, but not going to be able to use it back yellow. He has a recon, one shot.
Coming in. Reezy's still around.
Recon for recon, and Elite once again. It's a similar situation.
To this. They're starting to creep in closer, but you can see the
double swing from them as well.
All too well.
It's shocking. He's going all the way around.
Elite can slip away a little bit
Nah,
deeper.
he doesn't go all the way, does he?
Reezy's
Holy
there,
hell, they
BBL.
got both of them.
That's
Elite is an
bonus, and that's
absolute
their
god
12.
right now.
Koi can't make it
Owning
matter.
them.
In times like this, they're just falling apart, really, Mike.
Yeah, they got to put him out of their misery here, man.
This
Descend
one
it.
just comes apart at the seams.
Yeah.
BBL just running rings around Koi. It's another example where it's, you can't even now start faulting the decision making because they're desperate.
What are you two doing, man?
Up against the ropes.
Okay, 9 chances.
BBL on 12 now, a chance to seal the deal.
Yep.
On a clean series victory.
And again,
16-6.
as much as this is a bit disappointing to see Koi not quite up to where you'd want him,
Yeah, they got
I want to
some mad
highlight how
scorelines
well
going on.
BBL have been playing. They've not taken it for
Yeah,
granted.
no,
They
BBL are
haven't
looking
been
on
sloppy.
like really good,
They've played
really
this
good.
perfectly. You couldn't ask
And again,
for a better
everything is
look. If you're a
exaggerated because of the
BBL fan,
pistol
you've been
slightly,
waiting
but
to
in terms
see
of
this
breeze,
coming.
solid game
You
plan.
should
In
be
terms of
happy.
this
The
map,
way
they just played very,
this
very
out, Mike,
nice.
I'd be chuffed.
Yeah, this is what the transition from Cope to Hope really looks like, to be honest. this is the form that BBL can sustain here. Camo is try and be decisive, figure out the lay of the land here.
No, he's got him
but
three.
I mean, yeah, it's early on though, so what's this really worth?
Yeah, good luck at yellow here.
Their way in, maybe.
I mean, Grabino's still here. Problem is that Shadows has been playing quite close to yellow, so they might be very aware of
Molly
this.
tanking down pretty heavy.
Grabino trying to catch him off guard a little bit here.
Like what's the plan here?
Lockdown going to come through as well, so if they go through the paces as per normal, Grabino makes a wild play. It doesn't work
Feels
out.
like there wasn't a
And Reezy going to trade out Calo, who
plan
did
there.
find a little bit of damage. I don't know if there's any safety here. Just about
Get
gets away
Hast,
in
even
time.
though he hit his head.
So the plant should be secure. Don't know if Forrest's going to get
And
away with
Sova,
I think he does, actually.
yellow,
Yeah.
but with ult. And we got to look at this guy on sight.
Against the three, you've got the Hunter's Fury. You've got 2 shock darts. Brave's got all his kit. Shadow spotted one of them. Brave just does the dance, gets around, gets away.
Yeah,
Doesn't get away from Starzo.
they're pretty good to give
So
himself a
even
chance.
affair
Then they
now.
wall off towards the left. And does he just get out of there and just use it as util? Yeah, looks like it. Shocks go in. No way this guy keeps getting kills from up here. Another shot goes in as well. 1v2. Does he pop his ult? Yes, he does.
No one's on it just yet.
Cancel.
Nah,
look at the movement.
Oh no.
Maybe just enough. The time here is going to be tight. I don't know what Shadows can do in this, and Reezy is
Oh god, he
playing
played it to perfection.
so
No
well.
time,
I
right?
don't think there's enough time on this one.
Holy.
There absolutely isn't. BBL
Absolutely
gets
wrecked
13.
them.
And this has
Dude,
been
Elite was
wondrous
a
for BBL. That
god
has
in the
gotta be a weight
afterplants.
lifted off
26
their
to
shoulders.
7
This
is in
hasn't
both of
been
the
a
maps
pretty
together.
year for them.
Damn,
They
dude.
needed that victory.
7
and they
rounds,
got
2
it in a
maps.
fantastic fashion.